Hi guys, welcome back to Math with OG. In this video, we'll be looking at union of sets. Now, what does it mean to find the union of two sets? Let A and B be two given sets. Then the union of A and B, as you can see on the board, this is how we present it. A union B is the set of all elements which belong to either A or B or both. Now, the elements you can find in set A or you can find in set B, or you can find in both A and B, altogether forms the union of a set. And you should note that we don't repeat digits. That means if a member can be found in both set A and B, we don't repeat them. For example, you also find the union of sets of footballers who play for the Spanish national team and FC Barcelona. Now, the fact that you have players like Pedri and Gavi that plays for both Barcelona and Spanish national team does not mean that they are going to appear twice when you are calling them out in the union of set Spanish national team and set FC Barcelona. So we don't repeat the elements when dealing with union of sets. So every element appears just once. So if I'm to use the rule method to represent union of set, I can say A union B is equal to X, such that X is an element of A, comma, which means or X is an element of B, or X is an element of both A and B. X is an element of A, X is an element of B, or X is an element of both A and B, which is what A intersect B. Now, if we are to represent it using Venn diagram, A union B is given as, if this is set A represented with the blue marker, set B represented with the red marker, the A union B will be given as all the elements you can find in both A and B. And as you can see, I shaded everything in A and B. So that is A union B. Similarly, if they are disjoint sets, it means they have nothing in common. Still, you can find the union of both sets. For example, you also find the union of sets of students that are in both primary 4 class and KG3 class. That's a disjoint set. No student can be in primary 4 and KG3. So in that case, the union is everybody in KG3 and everybody in primary 4. So you can have something like this. You shade everything in B and also you shade everything in A. So this is how you present it in rule method. This is how you present it with Venn diagram. Now let's play with some questions on that union of sets. You are given set A to be equals to a set containing 1, 2, 3, 4, set B containing 2, 3, 6, 7, 9. We also find A union B. That's everything in A and B, or everything or things that are common to both A and B. So this should be equal to, you have a 1, comma, you have a 2. Though 2 is appearing both sides, we only put it once. We have a 3, we have a 4, we have a 6, we have a 7, and we have a 9. So this is the union of A and B. So I believe that is clear. Next question, let A be equal to set of odd natural numbers and B be equal to set of even natural numbers. That's odd positive numbers and even positive numbers. The question is find A union B. So these are odd natural numbers, even natural numbers. If I combine them together, it will give me all the natural numbers you have, because all natural numbers are either odd or even. Starting with 1 odd, 2 even, 3 odd, 4 even, 5 odd, 6 even. Altogether, if I find the union of odd natural numbers and even natural numbers, it should give me a set of natural numbers. I represent it this way. Set of natural numbers represented with n. Now we have next question, set of rational numbers and set of irrational numbers. I've mentioned, like we mentioned earlier when we did set of real number system, I said your numbers, your numbers, or the extent to which you have your numbers is called complex numbers. It means no number can go beyond your complex number. And those complex numbers are divided into two parts, your real number part and your imaginary number part. And up to this moment, I believe all the numbers you'll be dealing with are real numbers. Now, these real numbers are divided into two parts, which are your rational numbers and irrational numbers. Your real numbers cannot go beyond rational numbers and irrational numbers. Rational numbers can exist in the form of A over B, where A and B are integers. Irrational numbers cannot exist in the form of A over B, where A and B are also integers. So the set of rational numbers union the set of irrational numbers all together forms what we call real number. So the union of this set is equal to real number. The union of this set is equal to what we call set of real numbers. So that's that for that. Now the last question, we are given set A is equal to x such that x squared is equal to 4. X is a real number. Set B is equal to y such that y squared is equal to 9. Y is also a real number. So from here, let's put our A and B in roster method. Let's put our A and B in roster method. Obviously, here they are in real method form. Now, if A is equal to x, what value of x will I put here that will give us x squared to be equal to 4? So, in order to do that, we can choose to solve by looking for the square root of 4. And remember, when you are looking for the square root of a positive number, it will give you both positive and negative number. So the square root of 4 is simply plus or minus 2. So the members here are simply minus 2 and plus 2. Minus 2 and positive 2. Now for set B, similar fraction, the square root of 9 from here to make y the subject of the formula is minus 3 and plus 3. So I'll put here a minus 3 and a positive 3. Now what is the union of set containing minus 2 and 2 and a set containing minus 3 and 3? I can write here A union B is equal to minus 3, minus 2, 2 and 3. Minus 3, minus 2, 2 and 3. So that is the answer to the question. And I believe that is all we can take under union of sets. Now next video, we'll move on to another operation called difference of sets. That's what we're looking at in our next video. Kindly like this video if you found it helpful. Also, don't forget to subscribe and also share to other people. And don't hesitate to leave your comments if there's any correction you need to make or if there's any question you wish to ask. Thanks for watching once more. See you guys in my next video.